Welding is a great skill to have. You can make or mend just about anything out of metal if you know how to weld. And in this 4-part series, we'll show you everything you need to know to be on your way to creating some metalwork magic. And the good news is, it's not that hard when you know how. Welcome to Welding Essentials. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to TIG weld. TIG welding is an arc welding process that uses a non-consumable tungsten electrode. The process is a little more difficult to master. TIG welding is commonly used to weld thin sections on mild steel, stainless steel, aluminium and copper alloys, and even 2 different metals. TIG welding is much slower than other welding processes. It's ideal for welding complex items such as S-curve welds on pipe and butt welds. This is what you'll need for the job: a TIG welding machine, a TIG torch, filler material, a spanner for the regulator flow meter, an earth loading clamp. We'll need a fire extinguisher, a welding shield with a shade 11 lens and protective clothing. We'll use core gas argon for TIG welding. So let's get started. Setup is important. First of all, we've got our regulator flow meter that we need to connect to the cylinder. We've got our gas hose which we connect here, secure the cylinder and connect the regulator flow meter. Alright, we've prepared our tungsten electrode for welding. We now need to insert it into our TIG welding torch. Put our ceramic gas nozzle on, and we've got that protruding around about 5 to 6 mil. Now we turn the power on, open the gas cylinder control valve. Check and set the gas flow meter so that the argon gas flows at the right rate. We're around about 8 litres a minute, which is ample for TIG applications. Another most important consideration for TIG welding is that we have the welding torch connected to the negative terminal on the power source, and our earth lead is connected into the positive terminal. Then connect the earth clamp to what you're welding. When welding, it's important to wear the right safety gear: leather gloves, welding shield with the correct shade lens suited to the welding you're doing, and make sure that you have a fire extinguisher nearby. Now we've got our filler rod in one hand and our TIG torch in the other hand. Don't touch the molten metal with the tungsten electrode. Start on the edge. You might need a series of very small tack welds, particularly on stainless steel sections. This helps minimise distortion. Now we're ready for welding. When we're TIG welding, it's important that we keep a steady hand. Always ensure that we've got a nice molten pool. Always ensure that your filler rod is kept in the gas shielding area. Now, that's a good weld. It's now important that we turn off our cylinder valve and release the regulator and the pressure from our line. That's how to TIG weld. For more welding tips, watch our other videos in our Welding Essentials series.